What's up, ladies? I'm Rob Vegas, and you're watching Ace Overdrive.
It is for the 8th Heavyweight Championship of the world. And it's for one fall with a 1 hour time limit. And your official for this match, Brian Young.
I am still in utter and complete shock. The Movement are the Ace Tag Team Champions. But could we see a new Ace Heavyweight Champion by the Golden Boy of Ace, the Ace Icon? Here's Jay Lethal.
Making his way to the ring, the challenger, hailing from Elizabeth, New Jersey, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is Jay Lethal!
Jay Lethal came back to Ace after a multiple-year absence. At Crossroads 7, he defeated Tommy Dreamer. At Collision Course, he defeated Danny Moff. And a new era has begun. He beat Jack Gallo and became the new commissioner. And now, Jay Lethal has a golden opportunity to become the Ace Heavyweight Champion. Lethal's got a lot of momentum, Classic.
He has all the momentum, but one thing that he doesn't have right now is that 15 pounds of gold on that leather strap, held by this man, Stockade.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, your current hailing Ace Heavyweight Champion, hailing from the Pound, weighing in at 270 pounds, he is Stockade.
Stockade. I don't like this man. No one on this roster likes this man. He attacked Danny Moff in the parking lot back in December. But this man, Ace's Triple Crown, Tag Team Champion multiple times, former Diamond Division Champion, and now the current reigning and defending Ace Heavyweight Champion. This man has a lot of stroke, but how much has he bitten off going into this match with Jay Lethal? And the whole wrecking crew's at ringside. Carr, Steele, James, Lethal surrounded. Lethal is on his own. He doesn't need anybody.
Lethal asking Stockade, do you really need these guys out here? Stockade replying, I don't need them, but it helps.
And that's what it's all about. The 15 pounds of gold, the Ace Heavyweight Championship. Can Jay Lethal make it a complete comeback to this company and win the Ace Heavyweight title? Or will the sadistic striker prove that his wrecking is continuing his reign? Those kids are pesky. I saw them in intermission. They tried going after you, Classic.
They wanted my autograph. What can I say?
Oh man, referee Brian Young telling them all to watch it. The Wrecking Crew have some serious odds on Jay Lethal right now. And here we go. Now, Classic, I know you're in love with Stockade as Ace Heavyweight Champion. Please, shower the guy with some love and shower his graces, because I will not do it.
I'm not going to sit here and say that what Stockade did was necessarily wrong. You know, a lot of guys will step over everybody else to get ahead. What I will say is, if you're going to be the champion, you don't need 3 guys that are each twice the size of your challenger.
I expected more from that class. I'm actually amazed.
I'm just saying. Stockade is a hell of a competitor. He's one of the strongest guys out there. There's a reason that he is the champ. You know, yeah, you attacked Dan Moff. Yeah, he kind of had the outside help from Jay Rivera. But you got to say, Stockade could have done it by himself.
He could have.
I'm kind of disappointed in the fact that he needs this extra help when he can do it on his own.
Right now, though, Stockade, he has a hell of a lot of help around him in ringside, over almost a ton of weight when it comes to these 3 men around the ring. You know, Lethal getting that arm wrung. Lethal His stories of wrestling folklore have been well documented over the years. Former X Division champion multiple times, former tag champion, former current ROH television champion, but it has nothing to do with that right now. It has to do with the Ace Heavyweight Championship. And Jay wants that belt back more than anything that you can possibly think of. Right now, though, Stockade working over that left arm of Lethal. Lethal has the speed, the quickness, and the agility, and the innovation. He's also a hybrid competitor. Lethal not afraid to go into any different type of match. He defeated Tommy Dreamer in a street fight.
That he did.
But on the other side of things, you got Stockade, a man who's not afraid to brawl either. This man's defeated Eddie Kingston on multiple occasions, and that's no tough task to beat him even once.
And by the way, something that you failed to mention about that Dreamer match, that was a street fight that Jay requested.
Lethal's gained a lot of toughness. The Lethal experiments at ringside trying to get behind Jay Lethal. Stockade. The enthusiasm might have worked as here comes Lethal. On the right hand, Stockade. The back of the head might have hit the post. Irish whip reverse though. Lethal springing up. Diving crossbody. Only one though from referee Brian Young. Lethal at the Irish whip on Stockade. Nice hip toss, holding on to the arm. With that drop.
Classic Jay Lethal.
Gotta let it happen for you. Got so excited about that. I love that mover too. You're the man, Classic. I love you. In a strictly plutonic way. Irish whip, the reverse of Lethal. And Lethal just took out Carr with a missile drop kick.
Concussion number 11 for Bill Carr. Stockade now out, set to the outside.
Stockade trying to regain his bearings. Carr got knocked loopy too. Oh, look at that. Bringing off the second rope and nailing Stockade off the apron.
Oh, Jay's gonna fly.
Lethal just flew through the ropes with the greatest of ease.
I am wide awake and I'm standing tall, up against the world, up against the wall. Between the love and hate, they can hardly wait to watch the hero fall. 'Cause I will never go down any other way. I will never go down any other way. Gasoline pumping through my veins, dancing on top of the flames. I will never go down any other way.
This is the Brooklyn Outlaw, Mike Donovan, and you're watching Overdrive.
No, Stockade rolled into the ring by Lethal. Lethal with the cover. Only two, says referee Brian Young.
I gotta give Brian Young a lot of credit. He followed the action from the outside to make sure that none of the Wrecking Crew got involved in that match.
Lethal with the Irish, no reverse. And Smith James tried tripping up Jay. That was a distraction Stockade needed. And now Lethal being tossed to the floor.
Bill Carr now with some cheap shots.
Carr really lacing into Jay. Bill Carr really laying in some shots on Lethal. There's a cover. Only two once again. Stockade again going. I thought he was choking him there for a minute. Brian Young might not see that.
Now he is, now he sees it. Brian Young telling Stockade to break the hold, which he does.
But that's the greatness of Stockade's sneakiness. He's very secretive. He can sneak it in there. Referee was not able to notice it until the fourth time.
No, Stockade actually doesn't have to win this match, but I think he wants to just to shut up the crowd, to shut up the critics, and shut up the cynics. He wants to beat the Ace Icon. Fans not telling Stockade what they think about him.
Oh, nice clothesline from Stock. Stockade really unleashing. And there's another clothesline. Stockade. Another clothesline. That's 5 straight sharp clotheslines right on the button of Lethal. And Jay kicks out at 2. Stockade looking for a crossface. He just has a rear chin lock, but he's on his, Jay's on his belly. Fantastic submission hold from Stockade on Jay Lethal. Jay fighting to his feet though, fighting to his feet. And the Lethal posse trying to fire up Jay in the front row.
Oh, Stockade with a gut buster.
Great counter from Stockade. And the Ace Heavyweight Champion kicks out with 2 15/16. And Jay just got rolled to the outside. Oh, and James and Carr really unleashing on Jay. And Stockade has Brian Young distracted. Your point, Classic, earlier on makes a hell of a lot of sense.
James trying to claim once he got caught that he was helping Jay back in the ring.
Big game, talked the big game and avoided Stockade losing by disqualification. Would not have mattered though. Stockade would have held on to the belt. And a high knee from Stockade. The Ace Heavyweight Champion and his New Age Wrecking Crew very proud of themselves. They are decimating Jay Lethal.
Lethal though starting to fire up.
Lethal throwing shots.
Lethal's going to that place that he goes when he has to get the job done. Oh, what a thumb to the eye.
And that neutralizes everything Lethal attempted. And a side kick right upside the head might have hit Lethal in the temple. And the Lethal Experiment's trying to will Lethal to get back to his feet, but Stockade's got a rear naked choke with the body scissors firmly applied around the stomach, and those are tree trunk sized legs that Stockade has wrapped around Lethal. I never would have thought Stockade would be able to hang with Jay Lethal like this at this time of the game.
Lethal able to unlock that right leg, rolls over the chin lock, starting to make his way back to his feet.
Lethal fighting to his feet. Lethal firing himself up, screaming himself into a frenzy.
Jay with a big inside elbow.
No, Lethal making the crowd really get behind Lethal here. He's needing them to keep going. One more and Stockade broken. Lethal feeling the power of the Experiments in the front row. Oh, double spin kick. Lethal doing this from sheer enthusiasm from the fans, Mikey.
Jay going with the tornado TDT.
He got all of it. And the champion kicked out at 2 15/16. Oh, Lethal's looking for that super kick, that patented super kick. He's knocked out the best with that kicking ace. Can he do it to Stockade?
Stockade though able to counter it. Baldo bomb.
And Jay somehow found the will to kick out of the Baldo bomb from Stockade. What a match we have here in Wallington.
The inside fire of Jay Lethal is nowhere near out.
Stockade might be thinking fade to black. He might be thinking spear here, classic. Lethal's trying to he's struggling to his feet here. Stockade's got it in prime position for that spear. Handspring back elbow from Lethal.
Chains up and gets a big right from Jay. Caro getting a big right. One for Vinny.
Lethal is he's on the way to winning the Ace Heavyweight title.
Jay's going to the top. He could be going for the diving elbow. Homage to the great Macho Man Randy Savage diving elbow.
But wait, Vince Steele's got. Wait, Smith James just dragged out Brian Young. You see Steele came over to us like a few seconds ago. He's got the Ace Heavyweight title. Wait, Carr's in the ring.
Carr went for that big clothesline super kick.
Carr, concussion number 15. Steele's got the belt.
Drop into Finn. Steele just got dropped right in the chest. The Stockade has the belt out. On the spike DDT.
On the belt. He did it on the belt. No, not this way, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. The Wrecking Crew retain.
Your winner of the match. And still Ace Heavyweight Champion, Stockade.
That son of a bitch did it again. He needed all the help in the world. And he is now the Ace Heavyweight Champion. He retained that belt, damn it. This is 4-on-1. Someone's got to stop this. Someone's got to stop this, damn it. The Wrecking Crew's relentless. They've taken out Danny Moff. They're trying to destroy Jay Lethal. This is sacrilege.
Someone's got it. There are the Aces.
And the Aces just ran off the Wrecking Crew. The Aces just saved Jay Lethal. The history with these guys, though, they must hate the Wrecking Crew that much.
You know, there's no love lost between Mike Morgan and Jay Lethal as of late.
Lethal doesn't know what to think. He's surrounded by 5 men that he has history with.
And Morgan extends the hand of...
All the screws Morgan has put to Lethal.
Lethal's thinking.
Wow, Jay Lethal shaking the hand of Mike Morgan. The Aces and Lethal. They're side by side, class.
Now, a message from the president.
And the Aces are starting to clap for Lethal.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a night here in Wallington, New Jersey. Jay Lethal's getting the admiration of the fans, but Stockade was destined for greatness. For Classic Mikey D, this is John Harder. What a night in Wallington. What a destined for greatness.